Hey, Bo, tough first half there, but it seemed like you guys were rejuvenated in that second half. What started to click there on the offense?
I think we just built off what defense and special teams did. I mean, I think yeah, we put some things together. I mean, we just started seeing things the same, and I started hitting the passes. Missed way too many in the first half there. Things that we've been hitting a lot in practice. So I'll go look at it. I think it's mainly just feet, but really the special teams and defense really turned it up there. It's easy to build up that momentum, turnovers, touchdowns. I mean, I think challenged us in halftime and just said, it's not good enough. We're not a good football team right now. We got to find a way to get better. Do it for one another, and guys went out there and did it.
And then getting to play a full game with Tim White and Duke Williams, you guys, they were clicking with you there in that second half too. What'd you notice about getting a full one in with them?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're vets, they're guys that understand the game, they see the game. Duke really had some really good adjustments on coverage and what he saw, and just kind of me and him being on the same page on seeing some things. And Tim, me and Tim have hit a bunch of big plays, over and over in training camp, and today just either a step ahead or a step behind. So we'll figure that out. Hopefully, he's all right after that touchdown catch, but obviously an amazing catch there. I think the one thing I see is we have the pieces. I know we took some hits tonight. We got some guys that are down, so we'll have to see, what that's looking like health wise. But from those two guys, I saw, exactly what I expected to see. Leadership with the other guys. Duke was communicating well, making sure guys were lined up. Terry had a good game, but could have had a bigger game if I'd have hit him on that go route. So again, there was all the guys had the things there. We just got to hit stuff.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, hi, Will. Can you explain that, parse it just a little bit more on the first half there? Did you mention that you thought it was about footwork or something? Did you say there, or I couldn't quite hear that?
Yeah, I said I'll go back on film and look just why those plays we drew up that we saw and what we liked, and why we were I'll go look at myself and kind of compare the practice throws footwork wise to just the throws in the game. I think sometimes I was trying to stop my feet a little bit too fast and not pushing off as much. And on the first two to Tim was about a step behind, and then the next two to Tim, I'm got my footwork underneath me, feel good, feel like I'm almost throwing it, if anything, a little bit less, and being able to push off that back foot, and all of a sudden it's 2-3 yards ahead of him. So we'll check it out and see what it looks like.
Where do you feel that the offense is here? And are you encouraged? Are there things that are discouraged? I know it's one game, small sample size, but how would you characterize that from an offensive standpoint only?
I mean, yeah, we're not going to throw the towel in. It's one game.
Yeah, sure, of course.
I think when you look at it, there's going to be some good things. There's going to be some things that we're going to see, and we're going to be like, hey, man, great play here, great block here, O-line moving up front. James running the hell out of the ball. But we turned the ball over, and myself too much. I think I had 0 fumbles last year and the year before, and then I had, one in the first game here and lost that. So, sack or not, I've got a hold on the ball. And then, offensively, I think we'll look at things and think, hey, these shots are here, this plays here, this plays here. So what we're drawing up and how we're running the routes, it's there. As long as we see the routes the same, we connect, everybody's happy.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Steve. Justin, you can go ahead.
Hey, Bo, I'm curious what it was like for you, first time real game that counts in black and gold, your feelings going into it and then after it now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I felt good. I felt confident. I felt strong. Was excited, anxious to get out there and play with the boys. Some things went very, very right for them there in the beginning and just wrong for us in the beginning. And to in a testament to what they did, like they did things right and we did things wrong. So it felt amazing to be out there. Obviously, I'd love to be under different circumstances. Better first half and just obviously overall just a better game.
Yeah, it seemed like there was a couple throws there that could have been real close to touchdowns for you that would have changed the complexion of the game. How do you analyze your first 60 minutes with this team?
Just not good enough. I mean, and that's the thing. Like I said, we have been on point. Practice, training camp, everything. I mean, even this week in practice, all those plays, we've hit those shots, and we've had some really big ones. I'll go back and look and analyze. Again, like I said, why I missed it. It's simple. It's just push off your foot on the short ones and just don't add too much on the big ones.